Hello and welcome to Board Game Gumbo. Today we're unboxing Cutthroat Caverns from Smirk Dagger Games. This is a game for 3 to 6 players that plays in 30 to 90 minutes. You may already be familiar with this game because it's been out for over a decade at this point, but this is actually the Anniversary Edition. So this is a reprint mostly of the base game, but with some changes, especially to the rules. Here's the rulebook, as well as components. So here we have some chipboard here with the different pieces of the game. So these little tiles here are used when you fight certain bosses, and then we got some prestige here, which is ultimately what you're trying to get the most of so that you win. Cutthroat Caverns is a cooperative game, but also competitive because there can only be one winner. So this is the enemy health board, and you may notice that it is recessed here, which is an upgrade from the base game, as well as the player boards, which are recessed as well for the health tracks. All the characters functionally play the same. They don't have any special abilities, so when you're choosing characters, you're just going to pick whichever one looks the best to you. Here we have the encounter cards. There are some new encounter cards that weren't in the base game. But whenever you play, you're going to play through 9 of these encounters. And there's, as you can see, there's quite a few to choose from. Things like the anti-paladin, the battle troll. So these encounters, as I said, you're going to deal 9 of them randomly, and then deal them one at a time. And they have a certain number of hit points, depending on the number of players, some type of special ability, and then the amount of prestige you're going to earn for defeating them. However, only the person who deals the killing blow is actually going to score the prestige on this. Then we have cards here. The cards are a large part of the game. Essentially what you're going to do on each turn is you're going to play a card to attack whatever encounter you're currently on and attempt to do as much damage as possible, or maybe not, if you're trying to get that killing blow. Some of these cards are items, and these are an improvement from the base game with the graphics. So these are items. These will just be played out in front of you, and then you can activate them. Here are the basic attack cards, and again, they're just going to do a certain amount of damage. You have some attack cards which have special effects instead of doing damage. You have action cards, which can be played on other players to make them miss their attacks or cancel one of their action cards maybe. And that's the 3 basic types of cards that are in the game: items, attack cards, and action cards. So you'll have a deck. All these cards will be shuffled together, and then each player will draw 7 at the start of the game. And then during the course of a turn, you'll play 1 card, 1 attack card that is mandatory, and then potentially action cards. And at the end of the round, you'll draw a card to replace them. Some of these cards are specific to the characters, so if this character happens to have this attack card, instead of using it for 25 attack, they can flip it over and use it for 50. They don't have to, but they can. Then you have in the back here, these are relic cards, which actually didn't come with the base game. It came with one of the expansions. But these are now part of the base game. And you'll have a deck of these and draw from them at certain parts of the game. And then some initiative cards at the back here. The only other thing in the box are these tokens, which are used to track either player health for the yellow tokens. Will slot into the player boards. And the green ones are used to track the encounter's health. So that's it. That's everything you get in Cutthroat Caverns, the Anniversary Edition. If you're looking for this game, if it looks interesting to you, or if you've played the base game and are just looking to get the upgraded components, it retails for $35. I hope you liked the video. If you did, please like and subscribe below. And if you want to leave us a comment, we'd love to hear from you.